Hi Leo, welcome to your mid-August 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This will not be for every Leo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message in this reading may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Leo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Leo. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Leo and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means that you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you personally feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Leo, so let's go ahead and get into the energy. I'm going to use my sound bowl to clear the energy, tune into the energy. If you do have headphones on, big time warning, turn the volume down perhaps. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, so Leo, I'm going to tune into an energy that is in or around your energetic field of someone who has romantic feelings or intentions towards you at this time. Whether you're together or apart, single or taken, let's go ahead and see who this is and why they're coming forward for your reading. I'm going to also see how they feel about you, what do they think about you, what do they like about the connection they have with you, and what do they not like about it, what their highest hopes and deepest fears are in regards to this connection with you. So Leo, make the effort is coming through. This is someone who knows that they need to step up. I feel you guys are still in a connection in some way. You're still talking, but there may be someone pulling a bit back because someone's not doing enough. And someone is kind of almost getting bored with the connection, not feeling like it's as passionate as it used to be, or that simply this person isn't doing enough for you to stay, or vice versa, right? So someone is knowing that they need to make an effort, because I really don't think they want to let you go, Leo. You see the imagery here. The masculine, I feel a strong masculine energy that knows that they need to step up, because the feminine meets that type of powerful energy. And the feminine is one who's been through a lot in love. Again, we're talking about energies, so just bear with me in a second. Someone who is waiting for this person to make effort has been through a lot in love and knows when to pull back after a few lessons. It could have been with the same person here of, disengagement, excuses for not replying for a few hours, a couple days, the on and off maybe that's going on between the two of you. But someone wants this other person, or maybe you, Leo, they need you to see them make the effort, but someone here is going to have to do it in order for this to last. And I feel by the end of the month, that's going to be very clear for you guys, if this person is willing to make the effort or not. Ooh, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we have engagement. So I kind of feel with this energy here that in the recent past, like someone tried to send the hints, tried to kind of send the messages of someone's interested, they want to hang out more. But I feel like it wasn't well received, or the person didn't act the way the other person expected them to, which kind of disappointed them. But I still feel you guys are talking for the most part, but it needs to be more. It needs to be more in order for this to last, to survive, to thrive. And I really do think that they're seeing this as a fault on them, Leo. Again, it could always be vice versa. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. Ooh, High Priestess in reverse. Damn, Pisces energy, Cancer energy. So maybe you guys could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. It does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. What has been hidden, what they haven't shown you, they feel like they're ready to open up. They feel like no more, keeping secrets. And that doesn't feel like major secrets, like, something they haven't told you that's very serious or anything like that, but just to be more vulnerable with you. It's time now. It's been a long time since you guys have connected. The chemistry's obviously there. So what more is it that they're waiting on? They know that they have to open up. They know that they have to be fully themselves. And I feel what was frustrating for you guys, Leo, is that you had to rely on your intuition with this connection. This person wasn't showing you anything that was tangible, that was, making the effort as far as inviting you more out or wanting to hit you up more. Maybe you kind of felt like you were the one that always had to initiate conversation, and you definitely pulled back, and they realized it. They picked up on it. They get the hint now if they didn't before, with the High Priestess in reverse. Let's keep going. Oh. Yeah. They're afraid to move forward in this, though. I don't know why. We'll clarify, but there is some sort of fear of, what if there's rejection? What if it doesn't work out? What if I make this move and Leo already thinks that I'm just not interested, or they're just not, they're afraid they lost your interest for some of you, definitely. Wow, okay. So yeah, bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. So things have been up and down a lot between the two of you. There have been really, really good times and really, really bad times. But with the Wheel of Fortune, there is some sort of destiny here. There's a reason why you guys met. This has been fated. And I feel, Leo, they met you, or they started connecting with you when they didn't feel 100% ready for a commitment or for true love. But you've really changed their perspective in that. I feel that someone, maybe at the end of 2020, maybe summer of last year, broke up with someone from their past that was really karmic, and you pulled them out of that. Or maybe they pulled you out of that type of heaviness, that feeling of, I can't move on. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, it also indicates to me that things have to change in order for this to work. Someone could have recently changed their hairstyle, their hair color, or someone really likes the way you do your hair. You style it, you gel it, you curl it at the ends with like a straightener or something like that. But yeah, let's get back into this. So yeah, High Priestess in reverse. The gig is up, Speak your truth, your whole truth, or nothing but the truth. It's time to reveal. It's time to show. And it's not just, paying for my meals. It's not just solely inviting me out just to make time to hang out with me. It's about really showing your full and true self to me, authentically, openly, without fear, because you still feel there's not a lot they revealed to you about themselves, Leo. And if there's something I know about Leo, having Leo Venus in my chart, you have to be real, you have to be authentic. The sun illuminates all. And if Leo kind of picks up on someone being fake, it's a major turnoff. And it may not per se be fake, it's just you're not revealing everything, and that's bugging me. And with the High Priestess, it's definitely about intuition, feelings. Someone could be wearing a hoodie right now, or the last time you saw this person, they were wearing a hoodie sweater, and they like to put the hood up and tie it like at the top right there. And someone could also have a cat as well, or the cat is their spirit totem animal. But what they think, and this is why I'm saying when I saw the Make the Effort card, there is some sort of element of boredom here, or disinterest now. They weren't willing to reveal themselves fully to you. Why should you? And that is what has been on their mind the most, is that now you're closed off. Where before you're fully revealing yourself, true to yourself, authentically you, and now there's a side that they don't see of you right now, that you've closed up. And it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. I even feel like on a date, or when someone was over and you guys were watching a movie or having a couple glasses of wine or beers or something like that, they fell asleep on you. Or you just feel like they're sleeping on you, period. And you're not going to waste your time with someone who isn't going to show the effort, show the time. So you're kind of returning that energy to them. And again, it's really making them worried. I see the Eight of Swords here. We'll get to that in a second. What they like the most about you, Leo. Are you surprised? The Sun. Leo energy. I mean, you're just amazing to be around. They're happy when they're around you. They're happy when they're in connection with you. When you guys go on dates, they always have a blast. If you guys are only speaking electronically through DMs, you haven't really fully met each other yet. I get for some of you that's definitely met online. Maybe you're at a distance for some. I mean, the conversation's great. But I do get the fact that for a lot of you, you do live near this person. You have hung out with this person. And there's a lot that they kind of revealed about themselves when they were with you, Leo. You've kind of shined a hurt area within themselves that they realize they've been hiding for that reason. It hasn't been healed. But there's a very healing energy about this, Leo, I'm kind of feeling here. You are their sunshine in their life. You brought a lot of happiness to them, like I said, for some of them in a place where they didn't think they were ever going to be ready for love, that they weren't going to get over a certain person, whether you know about this person or not. What they don't like about you, Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Yeah, I mean, a couple things I'm getting from this card here. I mean, if you kind of see from this person, the woman's kind of staring at that statue in the background, and that's the devil, right? There's fears around this connection. There's fears around... Right now, in this moment, I feel from the lack of communication from you, or the lack of energy that you've been showing them, or the definite change and shift in your energy because of everything that's transpired this far. And for some, like, it's worrying. Even the way you're texting them back or messaging them back is so sparse. It's so limited. And for some of them, it's like to reveal whatever they're so afraid of revealing, it's going to put them in a spot of vulnerability that they don't like being in. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords. I want to see what this fear is all about. When it comes to you, Leo. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups and the Moon. Whoo, wow. This is all about emotional vulnerability. This is all about the illusions and the fears, the what ifs. What if this doesn't happen? What if Leo doesn't really love me? What if Leo uses me? What if Leo leaves me? What if, like, all that with the Moon. But they need to go with their intuition. And maybe even with the High Priestess in reverse, they're not listening to their gut feelings about you. The intuitive messages that they're getting. I mean, my goodness, with the Eight of Swords and the Moon, it's like they're constantly, Spirit's constantly sending them reminders of you. They see your name everywhere. They hear conversations that remind them of you. They hear the song that you really, really like. There's a certain Drake song that some of you constantly play. Maybe it's even a ringtone of yours. So random. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, perhaps. Because this is strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And then with the Moon again, Pisces and Cancer energy for me as a reader. They're afraid of opening up emotionally, period. They've done it before. It hasn't helped them before. They felt rejected when they were emotional. So they thought by keeping it casual, keeping it a distance, was safer for them. But it's not working with you, Leo. I do want to point out and say that having the sun and the moon in a love reading is very, very significant. That the sun is pure divine masculine energy and the moon is pure divine feminine energy. And to me, having those two cards come out in the love reading is very, very prominent of some sort of soulmate connection. And as I said before, soulmates are not always the person you're going to end up fairy tale ending with forever, but it is someone that is teaching you, or you're teaching each other, a lot about yourselves and how to evolve. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Every time they push you away or try to be cold with you or keep a distance with you, they end up regretting it. They miss the excitement, they miss the fire that you bring, Leo. And with the Princess and Page, it's a very young energy here. And I feel that it's time to move it from this very beginner type of energy, even if it's been months, like it's still at a stage that you feel is still very beginner, and it's time to move on to something more prominent. Because I really do feel like you want it to work with this person, excuse me, but you're not going to hold out forever. Now, what they like the most about this connection is the Hanged Man. Pisces energy, strong Pisces energy, by the way. For up until now, they were getting away with taking things, a bit slow, or putting things on pause, or, being a bit about themselves and how they controlled the connection in some sort of way. Not that they're controlling of you. No, I'm feeling more of like, if I keep it at my pace of stillness, of pause, where nothing really moves forward, I'll be comfortable there. But I also feel in some sort of way that you've taken them outside of their own comfort zone, Leo, letting them know it's okay to be vulnerable. Even if you haven't had that conversation per se, it's just your energy is so pure, it's so authentic, that inspires them to sacrifice the part of them that still feels so afraid. They're going through this revelation right now, Leo, when it comes to you. And they know you're waiting on them. But again, they need to know you're not going to wait forever. What they don't like about the situation, the Chariot, Cancer energy, but I also feel Sagittarius energy with this card for me as a reader personally. Just going for it. Having no fear, or even just using the fears to drive them into doing what's right. To move forward in this connection, to just take it to a speed where you'll be happy with. They feel the pressure, Leo, definitely. They feel the pressure to do something more about this. For some of you, they don't like how, for those of you where it's like you may live near each other, it could be like a few hours of a drive, a couple hours even, and maybe they have to go through a lot of traffic, or you do, to get to see the other person, and it's a long drive. Someone doesn't like that. Highest hopes, we have the Seven of Cups. Scorpio energy. I feel both of you want this. For you, on your end, just for them to make up their mind. Do you want this? Do you want me? If you do, what are you going to do about it? Stop leaving me in this limbo of confusion, of waiting for an answer, of, again, there's a lot of emotions here that just need to be clarified, that just need to be identified. And then once they are, there's no, just make up your mind about it. I see your frustration, Leo. You're hoping that they'll make the right choice. That they'll make the right choice in making the effort, in pursuing this with you, because again, I do feel a lot of you have feelings for this person, want this to work, but it's not going to be one-sided. And for them, you know, for them to get out of this confusion when it comes to you, there's a lot of emotions that arise when they think of you, when they're even near you. They get those butterflies in their stomach, they get the lightness in their heart, but then they get the tightness in their chest over the fears of it all that I see with the moon and the Eight of Swords. And it's when it comes to you, and maybe it's because they're starting to fall for you at a pace that they're not ready for. But they need to make up their mind. And deepest fear is Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So if I were to make the effort, what if that doesn't mean anything? And for you, Leo, your deepest fear with this is that they'll never make the effort to do more. And that they'll always keep you hanging. But I feel even the imagery here, you see this guy like kind of reaching out with a rose to this lady who seems like, that ain't anything. That once they make the effort, it would be too late. That's someone's definite fear here. So to see the likely outcome of this situation, Leo, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I will pull a card from this deck here. And I'm going to see if there's anything else you need to know about how they think about you, Leo. What they think about this connection with you. What you need to know about what's on their mind that they may have not told you. I'm seeing someone with glasses, eyeglasses, that they could always wear. They prefer wearing glasses than contacts. I don't know who that's for. This is for the long haul. Interesting. So yeah, they definitely want to keep you around, Leo. They don't see this as the end. They don't want this to be the end. But they want to go at their own pace, which is not working for you. And at the bottom of the deck, I am not available. This is what you sensed from them in the recent past. Again, they just want to have their cake and eat it too. They just want things to go on their own terms. But, you know, Leo's not going to work that. And you felt that inavailability from them. You felt that closure from them. You felt that block from them. But you need to know that I think this is what they're overcoming in order to be with you. And this is for the long haul. That's really what they feel. That's what their idea is. But they need to snap out of it and get with it before Leo's gone for good. All right, Leo, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me there, I'm going to overturn this card and I'm going to pull some oracle cards from these decks as well to just dive deeper into this connection and let you know what's likely to happen and unfold by the end of August. So if you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Leo, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free 30-minute personal reading with me? Check out the description box and scroll down a little bit to see how you can enter your chance to win, in case you're interested. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.